Hey, what's up you guys? It's Rachel, and if you haven't noticed, something's a little off today. I am sporting some grounder makeup from the amazing TV show The 100. If you guys have not seen it, you have to watch it. The season 2 finale was this past Wednesday, and so I decided I wanted to do a 100 video this Friday, just kind of in celebration of that. And I thought, what better than to do another makeup tutorial, because I haven't done one since end of last year when I did the Shadowhunter makeup tutorial, and a lot of people seem to like it and watch it, so I figured I would do another makeup tutorial. And I really liked the grounder makeup and how it kind of came out and how kind of like smudgy it is and things, and I don't know, I really like it, and it's honestly probably what I'm going to be for Halloween next year. Me and my friends have already settled on that. So yeah, and I was looking around trying to find, you know, other people maybe with makeup tutorials on it, so I can get some kind of you know, ideas from them and kind of like what works best, what doesn't work best, and that kind of thing. But I honestly, on YouTube, I didn't find any grounder makeup at all, and so I was kind of bummed at that, because, you know, 100 I feel like is such an amazing show and there's not any grounder makeup to support it. And then I was like, hell, I'll do it then, you know, it's fine with me, I'll be the first one, it's okay. I might not be the first one, there might be some other smaller YouTube channels, because I'm definitely a small YouTube channel doing them, but I couldn't find them. So yeah, I decided to do this, and I really liked how it turned out. I based my design off of Octavia's from the show. She kind of has like a triangle thing going on, and surprisingly I couldn't find many pictures of her grounder makeup. I just had to kind of do it from memory of what I remember watching the show, and I remember her having kind of like a triangle thing going on. Most people, when they do take pictures and do these kind of grounder makeup and they take pictures and put it on Twitter and stuff, they usually do Lexa's makeup, which is fine, but I wanted to do something a little different. And Lexa's, you know, usually is more raccoony, more black, because yeah, she has a bunch of lines coming down from the bottom and the sides. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to, you know, do something different and base it off of Octavia's this time. So if you want to also base it off of Octavia's, you can do that. Just be warned that you can't really find a lot of photos with her grounder makeup on. So I don't know, I would maybe kind of rewatch some of the shows in the later season too, so that you can see it then. She doesn't really have actual like this kind of grounder makeup on until like the 2 finale episodes, because that's when you know, she really kind of puts them on and it gets really become of the tree people, as they call themselves. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed doing it, and let's go.
Okay guys, so what you want to first start off doing is lining your eyes with an eyeliner. You can do it really roughly, it really does not matter, you just want to make sure it's really close to your eye and that it's lined, so that it's a lot easier when you start putting on your eyeshadow later, that it kind of has like a seamless blend. And make sure if you don't do your upper lid, at least do your waterline on your bottom lid, because that's what you really want to focus on with the eyeliner, is make sure that that is dark and intense like your black eyeshadow will be, because you don't want to put eyeshadow on your waterline, otherwise it could fall into your eye and it could start to irritate your eye, and then that way your eye would start watering and it could just ruin the eyeshadow and the rest of the look. Okay, so here you can see I already kind of have my pattern mapped out on the other eye, which I suggest doing because it's going to be a lot easier if you have something to base it off of, and then you can tweak both of them later on. So as you see here, I'm putting the eyeshadow on in a patting motion, which I suggest to do because it's going to be a lot easier to kind of get the color intensity built up, and it will decrease the fallout on your cheeks. But when you're doing your lid and you're the lid under your eye, you want to make sure it gets as close to your eye as you can, so that the line and kind of the color from eyeliner to eyeshadow is just kind of seamless and it all looks like one. So here you just want to roughly kind of sketch out your look. Like I said, you're going to be tweaking it and kind of matching it sort of with the other one later, so you just kind of want to take whatever is left on your brush and just roughly kind of map out how it's going to look so that you have something to follow later once you start adding the color. Now this next part, you just want to make sure that as you're adding the color that it still has the really intense black color to it. When you first put it on and you start rubbing in and kind of smudging it in, it's not going to be that much of an intense black. You're going to have to kind of add on to it and stuff. And right here what I was doing was kind of smudging the edges so that it doesn't look too perfect, because this is a look that is really easy to do, especially if you're not that good with makeup, because it's supposed to be really rough and not perfect at all and intense, because these are people that they don't have makeup artists to do their makeup every day. I mean, ironically, the actors do, but in the reality of the book and the series, they don't really have people to do it themselves, or they don't really have people to do it, they do it themselves. And so it's really a rough look and a really smudgy and smoky look. So like I said, that's what makes it kind of the easiest thing to do when you're new to makeup, and it's just a really easy look to be able to play with and do. So as I said, you're just going to keep going back, and once you have the basic shape for both of them, you're just going to start tweaking and kind of changing them, and they do not have to look like each other at all. Me, I like them to look kind of at least somewhat similar. They could be totally different patterns on each eye if that's how you want it to be, but I wanted it to look at least somewhat similar so that they could be, like, you know, somewhat similar. But yeah, so I just kind of go back and tweak them so they look a little bit like each other, and then I will go back and kind of smoke out the edges a little bit more as well. So like I said earlier, the whole look is modeled after Octavia from the show, and the hair is no exception. So here, Octavia from the show has 2 braids on each side of her head, French braided to her head and coming to the back, but I couldn't really contort my body that way to be able to French braid my own hair, so this is kind of the next best thing that I found out that I could do, which is 2 braids coming from each side of the head and 1 braid down the back, and I think it's a really easy idea that you can do even if you can't really do hair all that well.
So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun recreating this. I just really love the 100. It's probably my favorite TV show currently at the moment. I don't see it changing anytime soon, and I just really want other people to watch it because it's such an amazing show, and the grounder makeup is so much fun to just put on, and you don't realize once you start putting on this makeup how much real badass you feel like, because you're like, yeah, raccoon makeup for the win. But yeah, so if you like this video and you want to see more makeup tutorials, like it, and I will know that you want to see more in the future. Comment down below with any other fandom makeup tutorials you want to see, or normal makeup tutorials I guess I can do as well, but I'm not that much of an expert. I'm not like a beauty guru or anything. I just like recreating the fandom makeup and stuff. So yeah, comment down below with any of that stuff, and subscribe for more videos like this one. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.